Hey guys, this is Orban Gaming. This is going to be another Eternal Evolution video. So I am actually back and I'm, finally finished with all the stuff that I was busy with because, recently got married with to Ivy League Gaming, and that kind of kept me a little bit busy. I barely had the time to, post on my main channel. I barely had time to post on this channel as well, which I'm slowly trying to grow. And this is the channel where I'm going to try to post at least one video a week on Eternal Evolution. So you know what's the best way to come back but with having some gift codes? But before I jump into that, I just want to give you a little bit of like an overview of where I am at with my account currently. And I'm basically, right now at the moment I'm free to play. I just bought, like, I think in the first month I just bought the $1 thing is for the sake of arena, but apart from that I'm pretty much free to play. So if I look, for example, if you go in the perimeter, let's start with the first thing with the dungeons. Dessa caves, I can farm this one pretty easily. It's like, I still need to collect the last the limited clear rewards. Still need to get these two ones, and I actually think, let me see, did I not do that? Oh, one thing, so this is a little bit of piece of advice thrown in there. Something that I used to not pay attention at the beginning, but every time, you advance more and more and more, there's still stuff like this in the background that, you might forget, like, oh, limited clear rewards. Maybe with the team that you have now, let's just straight up try this now and see how it goes. You might have the team to actually beat it once and get those limited rewards, because the recruitment cards are never a bad thing to have more of. So if you have the opportunity to just go back and finish it off and get those rewards, why not do that? Because at the end of the day, recruitment cards are we get a lot of them, but you still need a ton in order to get the best rewards you can whenever there's a recruitment event. Because like that's gonna be another video, but normally when it comes to recruitments, you kind of, from what I've learned so far, you kind of want to have 900 of the limited plus the advanced whenever you decide to go for for one of the heroes champions that you're looking for. You might as well, if you're going for it, go all the way and get all 900, because that way you can get, I think, 1 or 2 SSs, 1 or 2 epics, and gene hybrid, which is obviously extremely important to get. So by getting even these two, 2 advanced, 2 limited, whatever you can find over here, it helps you a ton in order to hit that 900 point. Because getting to 900 might actually take you a whole month. After you get to a certain point, you start getting more and more, but it still requires lots of patience and lots of saving up and not polling and waiting for the right characters. So it kind of seems that this one I'm gonna beat it. I'm gonna let it obviously go all the way. I'm gonna be able to beat it, and I'm gonna be able to see, as long as this timer doesn't go all the way down, I'm gonna be able to collect it. And you know what, I'm gonna hit all the milestones, and that's gonna be perfect. I might try the the next ones, but not on the video. I'm just gonna pass on and show you to the next one. Some of these you might want in Dessa caves here to like focus that one. If you try to do it for the first time, you might just want to manual it, and boom, look at this. I got the 2 limited ones, I got the 2 advanced, and the diamonds, which is, yep, I'll take it. That's good. Plus some other goodies in there. At the same time, I can beat, if I go to the Sincero Marsh here where we get the commanders, I can also, let me move myself a bit, I can also beat stage 15 here as well. And currently this is the team that I'm using. I noticed that honestly this was the most efficient one. Let me move myself again. I'm using Morphiro, Felvia, Prigor, which she's kind of not the best when it comes to the SSs, like the triple S's, but she's been efficient for me. I decided to go a while back for a Regulator Immortal, and she's pretty good. She's not the best, maybe there would be some better ones, but she's due to have a little bit of a buff, so hopefully that makes her even better when it compares to the SSS other champions. So this was the team that I finally managed to beat stage 15. It becomes a little bit complicated, but again, when it comes to, I think, like from stage 12 it becomes a bit complicated, and Bailey's kind of useless here, but again, that's gonna be for another video. And then Paradome, this is the only one that I cannot beat 15. I don't know, I think I still need to look into it. I might need to try and use some different champions in here, but I can only beat regularly 14 with no issues. Everything else before, maybe this one I can try and push, but again, this is pretty complicated because he has that point where he disappears and makes it a little bit hard. Then when it comes to the, let me go back to the perimeter, to the soul mine, honestly, I didn't push this too much recently. I just did like one for the sake of the missions or for the sake of the battle order. I'm at 329 here, 141 for the sake of the Wenfir, 108 for the sake of Atlas, and 161 for the sake of Terran. Obviously, Terran is my best one because I have Serena, I have Bailey, I have Felvia in there, so you know, lots of good ones. And Atlas is my worst because honestly, for Atlas, I barely have a few. Like, my best one for Atlas is Oak. And that's about it. I have Oak. I have what's her face again? Oh, I keep forgetting the names. Sorieta, but, you know, I'm missing kind of some other good ones. I have Morfiro. Honestly, I'm really missing that Masrani. Masrani, guys, if you can get Masrani, make sure you go for him. He's one of the best ones that you definitely want to go. When it comes to the sake of arena, I kind of always end up in, like, you know, maybe around being in the top 10 for the same thing, but in the galactic arena, I end up in the top 50. You know, that's the one that I care about for the sake of getting these rewards. But you know what? I was never a big PvP person. I'm just doing, you know, as much as I can, as much as I know, and I'm pretty happy with my progress over here. Rift Fissure, I kind of stopped again, like a while back I stopped. I'm quite sure like everything's open, I could just finish everything, but you know what, I'm not gonna keep going with these ones because they can be a little bit complicated. So I think I will actually, when I'm gonna do them, I will actually try to record myself and make a guide on them, because you know what, they are fun and they're nice because it requires lots of strategy and, you know, doing the right things at the right times. Otherwise you have to restart or go back and it takes longer. But in case people get stuck on these ones, I want to have, you know, I want to have a guide to help them out in case they're like, okay, I think I finished everything, but why is it not done? That's where, you know, I might have, like for the previous ones, I might have to run a new account and get to this stage to be able to show it. But yeah, I'm definitely going to be making guides on these ones because, you know, sometimes you get stuck and you kind of want to progress and finish it already, because, you know, they give you some good rewards in there as well. Then what else? For the sake of Wasteland, honestly, I've never gotten to a point where I got stuck. Honestly, I always managed to just do it easily, no problems. I maybe lose from time to time the last battle, but then I go again and I beat it. For the sake of Rise and Heroes and Land of Twilight, that's something different. These are new events. Like Rise of Heroes was pretty easy. Land of Twilight, this is pretty, like, it feels like that's the end game when it comes to like PvE. So this was pretty fun, pretty interesting. I'm looking forward to the next time it comes back around, because now I'm back, I have more time to focus it. I'm gonna try and push further when it comes to that. And then when it comes to the Ancient Altar, let me just, oh, it seems I have to collect the rewards. But yeah, I forgot to show. So when it comes to Ancient Altar, what I can do right now is I can one key hard, I can one key normal. So I managed to beat it with one key on hard, one key on normal. What I mean by that is do the whole damage, which is, let me see, 33 million. So I managed to one key this one. Obviously normal and easy, it comes without saying. And then when it comes to hell, that's still when I need to progress. This is a little bit complicated and a little bit tough, but I still need to work on this one. And again, I'm gonna be making at a later date, I'm gonna be making a guide on this, because there's certain tips and tricks that you might not know and you would like to know in order to progress and get as many rewards as you can, because there's lots of recruitment cards that come from here, lots of gear and lots of goodies that you kind of do not want to lose out on. So when it comes to hell, I can barely 2-key the first milestone. It's pretty hard, and I'm happy that it's a little bit hard and it's a little bit of a challenge for me, because I'm like 2 or 3 months in, and being 3 months in, if I could beat everything, that would be kind of sad. You know what? It's still nice to have something to look forward to progressing, in order to keep advancing. Then let's see what's the next one. I already looked here. When it comes to the challenge here, to the story mode, I kind of got stuck again at 3628. The challenge is a little bit weird. I'm not sure if they've tweaked it in the last month or not, but you kind of always get to the point where you're like stuck on the first one. Like for example, I'm stuck on 3628, but then if I just replay it several times or just swap a few people around, I beat this, and then I blast through the next 10, 20, 40, which is kind of funny. But at the same time, it's fun and it's well thought, in my opinion, because guess what? If you get stuck here, it kind of makes you think like, okay, this team doesn't work. Let me try something different. Let me go, like, I don't know, bring this one back. Let's try something fun. Why not? Let's just try something fun. So let's just bring the 2 healers, because I notice whenever I'm stuck, I bring the 2 healers. And let me just keep res in there, because res is always gonna boost my Baileys. Yeah. So it's basically all out supports around Bailey. Sometimes I notice that, you know, I get to pass it, but I mean, I get to pass it. I don't die, but the time goes out. So maybe this type of team, for example, here might not work if Bailey is not boosted enough or Bailey doesn't do enough damage. Like sometimes I get stuck where there's the last two tanks alive and the only one that's, you know, I have my whole team, the tank doesn't die, and I cannot do enough damage because I don't have enough, you know, damage in the team or whatever. So that's the fun part. You always get to experiment, to try new things, and you know, after a while you're definitely gonna find the right combination, you know. So most of the time for me it was, if I got stuck, I had the 2 healers and then had the 2 DPSs and Oak to you know, to be tanking in there. The thing is, one person that would be really awesome for me here in order to progress would be Luke, because I already have Prigor. Luke and Prigor would go really good together when it comes to like these AoE things, but I don't have Luke yet. I'm still waiting to get myself a Masrani. I'm waiting to go for a Luke. Like, you know, there's still plenty that I need to go for, but you know, after this battle finishes, which it looks like maybe I might beat it, I'm gonna show you exactly how all my how my roster looks, you know, what champions I already have, what champions I have max, what champions I'm missing, and all of that. But it seems like, the way that I look at it now, it kind of seems like I'm gonna be stuck, that I'm not gonna be doing enough damage and I'm not gonna be killing them. So I'm still surviving, I'm still fine, but maybe I'm not quite there yet. I mean, maybe this decreased defense that Lee Ram placed would help me a little bit, so let's see. Come on, 11 seconds, let's go. Oh, I so hate it when he gets boosted exactly when he has the ultimate. Come on, 8, 7 seconds, come on. This is a battle against time, guys. Come on, just do it. Look at that, just that split second. But I'm gonna try this a little bit later, because you know, I'm not gonna stay here and keep running this over and over again. So basically the ones that I have immortal are obviously Bailey, which is like, you know, if you want to play in Arena and also in several other contents in the game, he's kind of like, you know, top tier, best of the best. Maybe this is a little bit broken, they might need to balance it a little bit in a way or bring some sort of Bailey counters. But yeah, if you want to compete in Arena, Bailey is your win condition. After that, I have Oak as one of my tanks. He's pretty advanced. Like I have him with the 2, I forgot how these are called, but like, you know, with the 2 crystals, let's call them. Already prepared. Like I'm getting close to the point of you know, being Immortal 5. Because when it comes to this point, you kind of straight up need 2 copies of that champion. So the way that it's suggested usually is get yourself to Immortal and then stop focusing on that champion, as you're gonna get copies along the way. Then I have Prigor, like as I mentioned. These are the only 2 SSSs that I actually focused and got them maxed. And, you know, I still need to work on some other ones. Then I have Serena, Randall, Felvia, Sorieta, Taylor, which is amazing. I actually managed to get this new panda, Shenwei. Did I say it right? Yeah, Shenwei. He's the summoner that I'm using for the sake of Ancient Altar. So, you know, because we had the Rise of Heroes, I just keep going on the jackpot thing, and I got to the point where I actually got him immortal. So I'm kind of pleased with that, because, you know, I had before some random other ones. They weren't doing the job as well as he can actually do it. Then I have no idea why I made Orn, because he's not the best, but, you know, I have him immortal. Same for Morfiro, same for Liran. When it comes to Rez, like honestly, Rez, I never used a gene hybrid on him. I just got him from the Galactic Arena and from like other treasures, whatever you can get from the other events. Then Polun I don't even have geared. Same for Rakana. I think I need to focus a little bit on Rakana, because Rakana is actually good for the sake of PvP. Same thing for Bor, I need to work on him more, but there's plenty that I'm saving up. I started, you know, just randomly leveling up some of these when I had copies. Still have a Neruda, I have the other Skuar and Hattie. I always want to call him Scatty. Still have these 2 as SSs. Then I got one from Azina, because there was that Astral Order event. So, you know, there's still plenty of copies, but I need to work on a lot more of these. But like I said, I'm saving myself. Let me show you exactly what I mean. I was saving my limited recruitments. I have 519 of these, and my advanced ones I have 873. So I'm basically like, what, another 400. I'm another like 400 away from having 1800, so that means I could go for the 2 recruitment events. But I'm still waiting for when I will see here a Masrani. That's why I didn't go for them. I have lots of basic ones that I didn't summon. My inbox looks crazy with summonings because again, I didn't summon all of these. I'm just waiting to get the new ones that I will be focusing on, like the new people that I will be focusing on, and that's when I will be summoning them. So when it comes to the free stuff, oh my god, I left it till the end. Sorry guys. If you're still here, congrats, you might get the new codes. So if you want to get some of the new codes, I have 10 codes to give away for this video, and I'm gonna have 10 at a later stage. So in order to get those codes from me, all you have to do is click either in the description or in the pinned comment, click on my Discord, go in that Discord channel, and then just scroll down when you get to the other games, and you're gonna see Eternal Evolution. So basically go and post in there in Eternal Evolution. If you cannot post in there, post in general chat saying that like I'm here for the free code. I'm gonna give you the Eternal Evolution role, and then I'm gonna DM you the code. I can DM one person, so there's 10 people that can win. So you know it's gonna be first come first serve. But yeah, this is gonna be it for the video today, guys. Thank you for watching. I'm happy to be back to play Eternal Evolution. I really like this game, and I'm gonna definitely be playing this for a long time from now on, because honestly they're doing the right thing. So I'm really happy about that. But yeah, thank you for watching. Subscribe if you are not subscribed to my channel yet. Help me grow this little baby channel where I'm gonna, like I said, I'm gonna keep posting Eternal Evolution content, plus maybe some other gacha games that come out. And yeah, I'm gonna see you in the next one. Peace, love, take care everyone. Bye guys.